What's good, everyone? Happy New Year's to everyone, and Happy New Year's to the Fizzy family in particular. So, today we're going to be making an Afrobeat type vibe, and I don't know what we're going to be cooking up today, but it's the first beat of the year, so it has to be a good beat. Let's get into this, guys. So, I set the BPM to 113, and we're going to be using a piano for the first melody, and then we might tweak it a little bit. So today, to start off with the melody, I'm going to be going through a MIDI pack that I'm in the process of making. I'm going to be dropping the MIDI pack at the end of January. So I'm just going to go through number one and let's see which one we like. And I'm not really feeling that one. Okay, I'm actually liking number two. I'm just gonna settle with number two. I really like number two. Is there's a lot for me to work with, and the melody in itself already sounds good. So let's come up with something. So I added a bit of some element into the melody, and the melody is already sounding fire. So again, make sure to stay tuned towards the end of the month. I'm gonna be releasing it probably the 30th of January or around that day. So make sure to have a notification on for all the videos. So next, we're gonna move on to some pads, and I always go to my trusted pad preset that I made in Xpand. I'm gonna also put a link to that down in the bio, so make sure you go look that up. Like, there's not that much that we need to keep doing. It's already starting to sound good. So next, I want to find like a more melodic element apart from the piano. So I'm gonna go to this mallet that I have, and from that mallet, I think we might add in maybe just maybe a bass. I might add in a bass or another pad. Let's see what we can come up with. Can you guys already see? Can you guys already see? The beat is already starting to come along. Like, the melody is already there. Everything's starting to work together. So I'm just gonna bring down the volume of this pad, just no the mallet just a little bit. I'm just gonna pan it slightly to the left. So we're gonna go into purity and we're gonna see if there's any sounds that we like in purity. Originally, I had this clean PHA sound, but then I ended up moving to this cute pluck. But then in the process of trying to find this, I found another purity preset that I like, which is this clean mute here. So actually, I'm gonna go to clean mute when it's dry, and I'm just gonna let it just tap around in the background. So instead of adding another synth, I'm now gonna move on to adding in some violins or violas, and that'll probably be the last element of the beat. So that's the melody I came up with. It's very simple. I don't want too much to be going on. So next, we're now gonna move on to the drums. So in my MIDI pack as well, I also have some kick presets. So I don't know which I'm gonna go through. So I'm just gonna go through them randomly and just see which one we like. Now I'm not really feeling that one. It's too stagnant. So I ended up picking MIDI Pack 3 and I just played with it a little bit. And then, yeah, this is what we came up with. So next we're going to move on to the snares. I'm going to use this rim shot and then I'm going to see what else we can come up with as well. I came up with that pattern there. So next, I'm going to move on to the shaker. I'm just going to go for a very simple shaker loop. I don't want nothing too crazy going on. Can you see everything's starting to come along already, guys? So everything's starting to come along. So I'm going to add in some bongos and congas and since we'll see what we can come up with. So I came up with the drums just there. I'm not gonna add any more to the drums. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna make a log drum pattern. I want it to be, you know, between complex and a simple pattern. So I'm just gonna load in my preset and yeah, I'll also make sure to drop a link to my preset down below. So I finished off with the log drums now. So the next part is to now start the arrangements. So that's it for the beat, everyone. The arrangement is fairly simple. I have an 8-bar intro, 16-bar verse, 8-bar bridge here, and then an 8-bar chorus, and then I just duplicate that over with an 8-bar outro. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to drop a like and a subscribe as well to make sure the channel can keep on growing. And yeah, I'll make sure to drop a link to everything that I use down below, including my VSTs, you know, my log drum presets and other presets. And if you have any other questions, make sure you comment them down below, because I go through all the comments all the time and I make sure to get back to you guys as quick as I can. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and peace.